How will businesses know what consumers want? Let's bring in Gladys Kong now. She is the CEO of Ubermedia. It's the company that tracks mobile location for companies across the retail and media space. Gladys, good to have you with us tonight. How will your company help businesses figure out what consumers want on the other side of this crisis?
Scott, thank you for having me. The data we provide is to look at consumer behavior. Obviously, it's a very much evolving situation. A lot has changed since COVID has started. And the good news is we have settled in a new normal. So we'll stay in this new normal. As things start opening up, we have nowhere to go but up. And so how we are helping our client is to help them look at consumer behavior, how that has changed, and how coming out of this can they best deal with the new situation. So we will look at this as different region will probably have a different recovery period and a different policy going forward. And so we brief our clients weekly with data that helps them not only understand the current impact of COVID, but also help guide them through the recovery.
How, Gladys, do you think consumer behavior will change on the other side?
Like you mentioned earlier in the show, I think some activities are going to be permanently altered, but some will not be. But for instance, I think there will be fewer trips made. People will make maybe perhaps more purposeful trips to go out. And so I think for foot traffic wise, there'll be maybe less looky-loos, but maybe more purposeful consumers buying what they need. And they will probably shop at fewer places. They will go to the fewer destinations, but get what they need. And I think there will be other impacts like travel. You probably feel safer travel locally within your community or within your state where you know the policy of social distancing. So for us in Southern California, maybe we'll choose to go to Northern California as a family trip. So I think there's a lot of different behavior that will change, and the retailers and businesses that are more adaptable and will be looking at data to make decisions will probably be more successful in this currently evolving situation.
I wonder whether the types of products we're going to want to buy on the other side will change as well.
Yeah, I think based on consumer behavior, we can probably make a better decision on that as well. For instance, right, there are businesses when it opens, there will be probably a lot of pent-up demand, like nail salon, hair salon, right? And hair products. There are a lot of things that I think will inform the decision on what you should stock and when you should stock up your inventory as well. Because grocery buying behavior changes when we have social distancing in place too. It used to be weekends are the peak shopping hours, but now shoppers go Thursday through Saturday, more so than Sunday. So a lot of behavior changes, and that's why I think measuring human movement using our data is important, because you can't inform your future decision with historical data anymore. We're in an unprecedented time.
You touched on this for a bit earlier, but expand on it. Regionally, things are going to look differently. There are different parts of the country that are going to attempt to get back to normal before others.
Yes. So this is where it helps too. Some parts of the country will open up maybe sooner than others. And based on behavior of those regions, you can inform your decision when your county or your state start opening up as well. So looking at data, not just in the region that affects your business, but looking broadly also help inform decision, because right now, any data is better data than your historical ones, because things are just different now.